Always remember to keep the fridge topped up. Hello everyone, and today we're going to be talking about #Alive. Before we get into that though, please remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. #Alive is a Netflix produced Korean zombie movie. It was released in September 2020. The synopsis is really simple. There's an outbreak of an infection that leads to people turning into zombies, and we follow one guy in particular and how he deals with it. So I enjoyed this film and was thoroughly entertained. The film starts off by giving us a little perspective of the main guy's life. He's a bit of an online gamer, and then without hesitation it gets straight into the action. You get people fleeing out of buildings, trying to escape in cars, zombies chasing them. This is typical zombie horror movie stuff. If you've seen it before then you haven't seen anything new here. However, that doesn't take away from the action because it was skillfully shot. There were a few scenes that were shown from overhead, so you just see the panic throughout the streets, and it was done very well. However, where it does differ is his look at isolation. The majority of the film is shown through one person's perspective, where everyone else is dead pretty much around him, and he's stuck in his flat, and shows how he deals with that situation. It goes into themes such as loneliness and depression, and it gets quite dark here, but it does make you think, what would you do in this situation? And it does make you appreciate the small things that you do have. It does slow down throughout this section of the film, which some people are not necessarily going to like. They're going to just want it to be all action, but I actually appreciate it and valued this bit of the film because it really did make me think about other things, and was actually a very realistic look into, if zombies ever did take over and you happen to be stuck somewhere, what that reality would actually look like. But with that being said, you still get what you expect from a Korean movie, and that is beautifully shot violence. Is there any other country that shoots violence in such a raw, gritty, passionate way as Korea? I don't think there is, and I absolutely love it. From Old Boy to Parasite, Train to Busan, Stoker, I love the violence in Korean movies, and there's no exception here. Let's talk about the look and feel of the zombies. I thought the prosthetics were decent. They weren't spectacular by any stretch of the imagination, but there were no moments where I was like, that doesn't look that great. That doesn't look good. I thought for the most part they looked quite well. I liked the movement of the zombies as well. It was a bit weird, a bit creepy, and they were also a bit more intelligent than what you may find in some zombie horror movies. So I quite like that. As well as the action scenes and the drama from the isolation, there were also a few little sprinkles of comedy which I found quite funny and actually blended into the film seamlessly. So very good job there as well. There were a few scenes, a few moments where characters do things which are kind of illogical, like why are you doing that? And it was obviously done to kind of raise the tension in a scene, but it's what you kind of expect from this style of film, so I wasn't too annoyed by that. Aside from that, this film was entertaining. There was nothing mind-blowingly new here. There were some things that were a bit predictable. They did add a few elements to the genre that I haven't seen before. But if you like action movies, if you like zombie action movies, you're going to be entertained by this. I'm going to give it 3 stars. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and watch some of my other videos.